Hello and welcome, I am Carynx, and this is Dark Souls 3. Can't really get past the fact of how proportionally oversized these gloves look on this character. Noodle arms. But at least we don't hit like a wet noodle. Right, we are back in Farling Shrine and I have no recollection as to why. I'm going to assume we returned here at the end of the last episode. Right, well, there may be a couple of items to look at that I haven't looked at yet. We'll take care of that in just a moment, but since we're already standing here, I will see if the... Hey, let me examine. Oh. Really? Did those two NPC invasions from Zorik trigger the seed to drop? I really didn't expect to find one. It's quite fortunate.
Oh, hello again. Welcome to Patch's Boutique of Wonders. Can't resist it, can you? My sumptuous selection.
Can't quite resist the sumptuous coins. Though now that I have my Dark Sword, I probably won't need these as much. You do sell human pine resin. Can't think of that much of a reason why I would want dark enchantments at the moment. Still fine on those. Might be a good idea to bring some of them through the remainder of Smoldering Lake though. And I'll buy a horse's ring, because why not? So you really sell rubbish.
Ah, I see you've met Radeon. A slinking rodent. But he did me a good turn back in Lothric Dungeon. Doubtless I should do so well.
Pretty sure I've heard that before, so I'm just gonna leave you here, Patches.
Thanks, good compere.
And we'll go have ourselves a look at the item descriptions. And because it has been some time. I don't think I've taken a look at the yellow ones yet, have I? Because we only started to find them recently. Medicinal pellet are made from crushed insects. Just like the rest of them. The yellow type temporarily boosts lightning damage absorption. Why do we find this in the catacombs though? I mean, what is it preparing us for? There is the big sandworm, which does lightning damage, but it's the only thing I can think of right now. There won't really be another source of lightning damage for quite some time. Anyway, the Grave Wardens of Carthus used these to repel a great sandworm. The worm tumbled into the catacombs and proceeded to dominate its new home, the Smoldering Lake. Yes, we're soon gonna go fight that bugger, though. Well, it's a very easy enemy to kill because his attack moveset is super easy to exploit. In spite of the massive damage that he does do. It's just very easy not to get hit in the first place. I say, and I will probably get hit, as that's how it tends to go. There's nothing else here I haven't already looked at. And the Chaos Gem is new. Relics of land scorched by the Chaos Flame. And that must be referring to Izalith. Chaos weapons inflict fire damage and scale of intelligence and faith, rather than fire gems which lose all of their scaling effects. Well, we certainly have a couple of pyromancy tomes here now, but neither of them can be given to Carynx anymore. For those two we need Carla. A pyromancy tome of Quilana, containing her unique spells. And these pyromancers can only be taught by a female master. Yes, again, we need Carla. And the Quilana, that was a pyromancer trained from Dark Souls 1. Padding mostly in the very strong endgame kind of pyromancers. And this one is the Dark Souls 3 version of pyromancers. Also to be given to Carla. Quilana, the sole surviving witch of Izalith, once accepted a human pupil, but after the pupil moved on, she never took another. bit puzzling in that particular paragraph, because when the description mentions pupil, would that refer to the chosen undead from the first game, who of course does learn pyromancy from Quilana? Or is it referring to Master Salomon, something of the sort, who was also described to be Quilana's pupil? Well, it's ambiguous, could really be in reference to both. In theory, the chosen undead was the reasonmost pupil that Quilana took. Are there any new spells in here that I haven't graced with my item description reading yet? I don't think so. Moving on, weapons, well, not really sure. We might have picked up something. Oh sure, what about Horus's weapons? We should at the very least have his shield. That is, the leveling shield. A metal shield crafted by the Great Smith. Fashioned from rare gaze steel, it excels at various types of damage absorption. Yes, this is pretty much down bottom line the strongest small shield you're gonna find. If you put the damage absorption and parrying frames against each other. Better even than this one. Less stability, but you can remedy that by upgrading it. It does have notably better damage absorption though, especially because the Iron Round Shield has virtually no resistance against fire and lightning and dark, but this one actually does to some level. It is pretty much the strongest small shield you're gonna find in the game, if you care about parrying. In terms of armor, I don't think we have anything new, do we? No, I should not think so. We do however have two new rings to look at. The Speckled Stoneplate ring is one of them, which is pretty much the increase all damage absorptions ring, the magic ones anyway. Speckled Stoneplates are granted to those who face an endless journey. Sounds fun. Slightly increases magic, lightning, fire and dark damage absorption. It's basically all of the elemental ones. It's a counterpart to the Ring of Steel Protection. And we have the Witch's Ring, which is the big pyromancy one. The Witch of Isolith and her daughters, scourged by the flame of chaos, taught humans the art of pyromancy and offered them this ring. It greatly boosts pyromancies by 20%. Every pyromancer is familiar with the parable that tells of the witches espousing the need to fear the flame, and teaching the art of pyromancy to men in hopes that they might learn to control it. Well, we all know what that turned into. In the end, pyromancers now dwell in noxious swamps in the waking world. Yeah, and we have these two rings as well. Let's forget about them. Ring of the Savage Zorig, more commonly known as the Night Slayer. Enemies lose more stamina when guarding attacks. I am definitely going to bring that into the fight against the real Zorig next time. Long ago, Zorig engaged the guardians of an ancient city in a bloody confrontation, and returned with their rings as his prize, still frozen under dismembered fingers. Sounds pretty savage. And the Horsehoof Ring. An old ring with a seal depicting a horse's hoof. Boost kick effect. Unbreakable Patches adored this ring and the feeling that it gave him when he kicked his marks into the depths of treacherous traps, but suffered no shortage of ridicule from his associates for relying so heavily on the tired old trick. But who is the sorrier? The horse who knows only to kick, or the fool who approaches the old abusive at fort? Yeah, I mean, it's been 4 to 5 games of Patches kicking his places. We have embraced it at this point. We have embraced the kick. At any rate, I will definitely equip the Night Slayer ring instead of the Carver's Milk ring against the next battle of Zorig. At least his Phantom Roost was pretty easy to guard break with just attacks, so with the ring it should probably be even easier to do. That's my line of thinking anyway. But before we leave this place, let's go speak to Carynx, because we haven't actually heard his dialogue when trying to give him the Quilana tome.
Ah, there I am.
Take a look at this, Carynx. The Quilana Pyromancer tome.
Ah, what have we here? By the gods, this inscription reads, Quilana, the ancient deity, one of the witches of Izalith. The last of them who wandered the lands. Then she must have returned to Izalith after all. But I regret to say, I cannot accept this. Quilana's pyromancers are for witches and must be learned from a mistress. But thank you for allowing me to peer upon such a thing. If only I were a woman.
Well, I will let you know if I happen to find one of those genderbender rings. Though I guess that doesn't really qualify, does it? What's it called again? Reversal ring?
Do not be gone for long. What is a teacher without a pupil?
Right, anyway, we should return ourselves to the smoldering lake. It's nearly 9 PM, and if you can't already tell by the tone of my voice, I am barely keeping awake. Should prove interesting as we return to the demon ruins. Now we'll have a real fun time with the curse-inducing basilisks next. A real fun time. This is pretty deep in. I'm not entirely sure if that's the best bonfire to start from, but we'll just go with it. Anyway, I am prepared for the basilisks, however I should be equipping a different ring for when we get there. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Maybe we'll be going to Zurich first though, whatever I find to be closer to me. Is it just you out here? I don't remember. I'm too tired to remember. Well, don't hear anything behind me. That should have easily been a backstab, I would say. That knocked it just out of range. How annoying. But you are no longer alive. Alright, that goes down to you lovelies, but I needn't go there anyway. Maybe I kind of do. Yeah, I should have started at the other bonfire, really. Ow. This will lead me to where I need to go. Straight ahead, I guess. I'm gonna try to find Zurich's fighting area. Falling down here is not what I want to do, though. And that would lead me straight to the basilisks. Very reminiscent of the depths in DS1. Oh, come on. The lock-on. Not in real the lock-on, that was kind of weird moveset related thing. Okay, yeah, that goes down to the rats. Theory one of my fire enchantments would have fit better here. Not that these guys are in a challenge anymore anyway. What? Why do you no longer die in one hit? These guys have more health. Yeah, I think this is bringing me down to the basilisks first. There should be an invisible wall here though. Somewhere. Here we are. That is a normal chest. Thank you, I appreciate those. And yes, another invisible wall. Didn't bring any powerful combat magic with me, so I'll be relying on jumping attacks, I guess. Should really be putting on the lingering one. Two-hand. There's more. Ooh, get out of here. Nice. Well, I'm pretty sure the spell effect lasted me long enough at least. Did quite a bit to my curse resistance even. I don't think it's normally even remotely that large, right? Would have to see how long Profuse Sweat is gonna last me. It just wore off. There's not really any other source of curse around as far as I remember. Should have been all of the basilisks here. There was an item up that I could have gotten. Suppose I'll need to make another round. Not that it takes long because it's literally right here. I think this is a catalyst, right? Yeah, the Isle stuff. Right then, and deeper in we venture. I've got a feeling that we're gonna happen upon Zorik next. Or maybe something else. I can't recall for some reason. No, Zorik is well below. We did make a wrong turn. For you, I want... I want my dex ring back. Because it is another Black Knight. Fighting a Black Knight on the bridge. That sounds fun. Well, come on, buddy. How am I gonna do you? Oh crap. I'm still fine. Okay, why can I not backstab you? No. Hello, Zorik. I knew it wasn't a good idea to fight him on the bridge. The knockback was not nice. Let me just warp to a different bonfire because this one is actually not that convenient to go from. All kings out the chamber will be not as quick, but at least we won't have to worry about the big demon guys. Down below. Okay, it didn't hit. There are more of you here though. Somewhere. Yeah, guess don't need to worry about them though. Tighten a chance. Oh, just one more of them. It didn't even notice me yet. Usually I just come right at you. Good grief, that just stun-locked me. No thanks. And we're here again. That's where the other Black Knight was. Yeah, it's the room where we just were. I'm going to kill this rat again. You see, this guy's died in one shot. The other ones took more damage than that from the magic enchant, but didn't die in one shot. So the rats down below have more health for some reason. Well, I know exactly what to use against them. I'm sure they will enjoy this one. Okay, fuck off. You're poisoning through that as well. This thing's do surprisingly much damage and just poise straight through me. That's ridiculous. Speaking of, I should get the lingering ring back on. Because we're gonna have to deal with these pretty enemies again. And of course I'm gonna want to slap my Professor weapon. Yeah, it's quite a bit of resistance. And you've worn off, so I might as well extend you again. Oh, fuck off. Stamina. Well, that's the 3 of you done. Here comes the next one. The fact that I take 3 hits is... There's more, but it didn't seem to aggro on me, so I'll just go. And we get back to being killed by a Black Knight, I guess. I'll go get my dex ring back out. Can I get my souls without you immediately aggroing on me? Yes. Maybe I'll bring him back here to fight. That would be a more intelligent idea. I am just waiting for my magic weapon to Wait, I don't need to wait, I can just reapply it. What am I doing? Come here, black man. That is more akin to what I was trying to do the first time. Ow. Ooh, close dodge. There we go. We're really got the shield, the armor, and the leggings. Some great A loot. I'm not even kidding. Black Knight shield. That is hands down the best weapon and shield in the game. I'll probably switch to it eventually. But I'm quite happy with the stone armor for now. Still, just to briefly compare the damage values here. I don't have the strength for it either. Yeah, it's slightly less lightning resistance, but it's better blocking everything else, and it already has the same stability as the stone armor. The stone armor is already +5, so yeah, there's that. Right, and down below we have Zorig, for whom I've definitely taken the wrong route to get to. So I guess I'll come back to Zorig afterward. For now we should clear up here now that we have arrived in this place. What lies ahead is the access point for the big ass Evelyn that's been shooting at us since we first entered Smoldering Lake. Now we're going to put that machine out of commission. You know, maybe we should be holding on the speed climber button, that would help. So I need to jump down to the thing on the right here. I'll be fine. Not too steep a jump. But I can ride a bow. Needs quite a bit of strength to use as well from what I remember. Yeah, 19 strength. It's quite a lot for a standard bow. It's not a great bow, it's a regular bow. Right, this path will lead us to the Evelyn. Oh yeah, I forget, we're also going to be shot at here. Pretty sure it can't reach us here, but I'm just gonna play it safe. Yeah, it can't. We're safe. And there are still other dangers within these corridors, though. My eardrums being exploded by the loud exploding of the bolts is not one of these concerns. You guys, on the other hand. Well, it's still alive. Well, they're certainly somewhat more manageable than they were in the previous games, because this time around they actually stagger. Which I didn't used to do. Ah, the crabs. The crabs will be fun. Did you know you can parry them? You can parry a humongous oversized crab. Alright, basic burn people. Why do I play bad? Why am I playing bad? I'm tired. Yeah, just in case you were doubting me when I said you can view Lothric Castle even from the very depths of... yeah. You can indeed view Lothric Castle from Smouldering Lake. Alright. Yeah, you're separated from the other one right now, that's good. Okay, get away from me. Oh crap. Did it actually kill me? Yes, it did. Okay, time to get serious. This is stupid. I died twice to some very stupid things now. I'll just quickly get back to Boo. Come on, group person, where are you? There you are. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight it back in the corner there. Oh, it's still alive. That's not good. At least I'm getting a lot of Titanite shards here, like more than I will ever need. Almost glitched you into the wall. Yeah, unfortunately the Black Knight respawns, but I don't think I will bother fighting him. We're just going to be very speedy. And not fight the Black Knight. Or the Basilisks probably. I'm gonna try to outrun them too. Might not be an intelligent idea, right? We'll see. First things first, we need to get past these rats again anyway. At least against the big one here. Don't care that much about you guys. Give me a profuse sweat and give me a weapon buff. I'll clear out the very first ones at the start and then I'll just run through. And worked out better than expected. Oh, hello. There's more of you. And you're not following me. Good. Run. Whew. That's a very close one. Good thing you guys can't climb ladders. There's two very stupid deaths today. Well deserved. Just goes to show what you get for being uncautious in this game. Time to kill some skeletons. I'll give a decent amount of souls for this wolf. You know what? I'm not risking it. That's what you get. Right, now to deal with the big guys. But preferably just one at a time. Yeah, if I could on me. Jeez, what the fuck is that lunge attack? No, you don't. You really don't. Good sir. And neither do you. Oh, yeah, the one blade variant. Oh, you have a bit of hype armor. Ooh, crap, I need to do damage. Like, you really do damage. Ooh, these guys must be elite or something of the sort, because they do damage. But here we are, the big Evelyn. Time to turn it off. And here we are. All those bolts aren't gonna bother us again, fortunately. Treasure ahead? Yeah, there is a path down here. Don't remember there being an item here though. Before I jump down here, I should get back to the beginning where we were still being shot at by the Evelyn. Because there might have been an item there that I didn't bother to pick up as it was running out of the way of the crossfire. Not really crossfire, right? Since it was being targeted at us anyway. Not here either. All the way at the beginning before we leapt down. I don't think there is a way back up anyway, is there? Oh yes, there is. Just quickly taking a look if there's any items I missed. It's the big Evelyn. There are items in the swamp itself still, but we'll deal with that later. For now we're gonna get back down here, back to the bonfire, and that's probably when I will end this episode. Next time we'll deal with Torek. I could swear we've already made it to the entrance point of his fighting arena last time. Oh well, I guess it's somewhere in the upper level, so we'll just return to the bonfire before the boss room. Yeah, the boss fire. Not exactly incorrect, right? The boss fire. Should be easily able to get to Zurich from there. It's a larger drop than I gave it credit for. Well, indeed, crab. Could do plunging attack on it, but not without a silver gathering or something, because that's going to be a lot of fall damage. I don't see the mysterious treasure you're speaking of. And don't want to jump down here either, cause I find the risk of aggroing the guy. So shrine bonfire it is for now. We have some souls to spend. None that will help us level up, I imagine. Almost. Almost, this should be enough. 10k! That's a big soul. Where did I pick that up?
Welcome, hospital. Very that egg.
Yes, vigor to 25. That's good for now. And then my next 4 points are gonna be in vitality, get that to 19. What did I want to do with the other point though? Up to 60, I must have had a plan for that point as well. Strength to 18? That couldn't have been it, could it? Get that to 18 would get me to 57. And do the 22, get me to 59. And then one of the strength would get me to 60. Maybe that's what I'll do instead. Nice and easy. I do need the stamina because this weapon actually drains a lot of stamina for the dwarf. I can't swing it quite as freely as I can the longsword. Anything I wish to buy? I'm inclined to say there isn't. Well, you know, I can buy all of your embers, and I still have enough for another one of those.
Ashen one.
And with that we move on. Also, how many large shards do we now have? 8. Oh, that's nice. That is very nice. 4 of them is going to be plus... No, 6 of them is going to be plus 6 already. And then we can only get a weapon to plus 7 using a Titanite chunk. Of which we have 2, exactly. Very nice. You know what I really have to start doing already though? I don't know if I remember to do it. Yes, I did. Plus 2, plus 4. Okay. Just making sure. It's gonna be some time before we need that, but there will be one boss later on in the game that really benefits from us having a weapon that can inflict frostbite, or really any means of inflicting frostbite, because it will trivialize the entire encounter. Anyway, I'm leaving it here.